You might as well jump.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the newest episode of Music Theory Mondays. What you just heard there was the introduction to the Van Halen song Jump. And whether you like Van Halen or not, whether you like the song or not, this is a very unique composition in terms of the chords. And as we're going to discuss, there are root note chords, 1 chords, 4 chords, 5 chords. There's also slash chords, which could almost be like reinterpreted as being more of a jazzy chord, like a simplified way of describing a much more elaborate harmonic sound. And then, of course, the use of sus chords. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this up on the screen. We're just doing the intro. All right, we got, I think it's like 8 chords to look at. All right, so the first one, first and foremost, we're starting off in the key of C. And as you're going to notice going through, C is the root of a lot of these chords. So we're going to start with C in the bass, all right? And we're going to be going with a G chord in first inversion, but with a C in the bass, all right? Now that is a G major chord as the 5 chord with a C in the bass. You could almost look at that as if it was like a G, or rather a C, a G, yeah. If we were to look at this from a more harmonically advanced situation, you could say that because the C is the root, you're actually looking at a C major 9, right, without the third, okay? The next chord in is a C chord with a C in the bass. Nothing special there. Then we have an F chord with a C in the bass. And that's just the 5 in the bass, so nothing special about that. And then we're back to the G chord with the C in the bass. And then we're back to the C chord. The last 2 chords of the cycle are different. We have a C chord with an F in the bass, which is more like an F major 9 without the third, all right? Nice jazzy arrangement there. And then the last chord being a G sus 4, all right? So that means the root and the 4 and the 5, but no third. So a lot of this song contains one of 3 types of chords. The first type of chord is just your basic triad, right? You have a basic C triad that comes up a lot. You have the G over C, which can kind of be seen as like a C major 9. That's kind of cool. You have an F over C, which is just a 4 chord with a 5th in the bass. And then the last 2 being the C chord with an F in the bass, which is more like an F major 9, and then the G sus 4 is one of those chords that leaves you hanging. The sus chords are really good for creating drama, suspense, and a sense of unresolved feelings. So that's pretty much all we're going to discuss for today. I just wanted to point out just how really harmonically cool this song is. What looks like very basic chords can actually be broken down into much more interesting chords and sounds. And of course, if you listen to the song, you always, no matter what chord they're on, you got that driving drum beat and that pedal bass, it's very tight, but it always leaves you feeling like you're kind of bouncing around and left kind of floating. It's a very floaty song, which, it's kind of cool that they would name it Jump, because when you jump, you're floating for a second. So I hope that made sense. I hope you found this helpful and exciting to watch. Maybe you didn't. Either way, please like, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.